Cook Soccer had another good game last Friday night, 4-1 win over Eastern Washington, four different goal scorers. So it was good to get some different goal scorers on the board, and we look forward to our opponent against Idaho this Friday.
We talked about it after the game, just and you mentioned the four different goal scorers. What does it mean for you as a coaching staff team to have such production out of basically the whole front lineup?
Looks good. You got some young ones doing it, and you got some veterans doing it. So we need a little bit of both. The young got to learn from the old got to teach the young. And so far, both sides are working at it. It's a work in progress. Again, we have numerous options in the final third part of the field, but we've got to continue to grow and get better here.
What so far in the first two games have you've been pleased with? What are you still looking to improve on?
Well, obviously, getting the wins is important against any team you play, and then we got to grow more. We got to get used to from one day playing outside, one day playing inside. I mean, that's different environment in the bubble. Our speed of play is going to continue to increase. I challenged our group after I thought a little bit of lack of intensity in the Seattle game to last game, and that definitely showed its course. And credit to Eastern, they brought a good game along. And so just continue to grow from back to front and put ourselves in situations to hopefully win a game.
Rarely playing on turf. Usually when you go to Oregon, you get on turf. What is it like to transition into that bubble and play on turf, and also just having the sides be so close, everything being basically on top of each other?
It's different. Training in there helps us for sure. The speed of play is definitely, the ball moves faster. That's for sure. And, it's not as wide, but that's okay. In a sense, teams that can play us too have to deal with our how we defend. So we'll say, and so it's a double-edged sword here. It times it doesn't let us expand what we want to do on the ball, but it definitely helps us defending as well. So we're getting used to it, and no complaints from us, and we'll keep moving along.
You've gotten 2 games under your belt. You now bring in Idaho's played once against another Pac-12 team, Oregon State. What type of a game do you expect out of the game with Idaho? What type of a style do they play?
Well, they got a couple young guns and a great player coming back that was injured. They got a great team across the board. Jeremy does a fantastic job with them. They'll be hungry. They're going to want to bounce back. It's a 7-mile part game, and but it'll be an exciting game. Every game's a good game here. So we're trying to get better as our last non-conference game. This is our last dress rehearsal, I'd say, before the Pac-12 play starts. And it's for the same thing for Idaho because they only get 2 games. So, again, it'll be a competitive game. We'll be back and forth, and we're excited for our challenge here.
Let's talk just slightly about some individuals. Elise Bennett, 2 goals and assists in her first 2 games. Makamai had a goal and assist in the last game to assist in Elise's goal. What does it mean for your seniors, for your older players to get off to hot starts?
Well, Mock's just still getting in the rhythm, which is good. That's her game. You take her outside, inside, and dealing with the cold temperatures here from Mock, and she's getting in a rhythm. When that gets going, that's scary. Mock's got the green light for sure, and she knows it. And then Elise, another scary piece is, a confident Elise is definitely scary here too. We know what Elise brings as a physical presence. You start having her score goals now, that just ups the ante even more for her and the team. So we're excited about these 2 seniors, and all the seniors right now are really getting it done. And that's what happens when you have 6 or 7 seniors back, and quite honestly, all of them start. So that's a good thing. We're pretty old in that area.
And lastly, you've got a ton of depth up top. How do you handle that with so many players that can step in? How do you handle those minutes? How do you get the matchups together? Just as a coach, what does that do? And it's always a good problem to have, but how do you handle that?
Definitely a good problem. I mean, I think open communication, 1, 2, they've got to be consistent in what they do, and 3, that their product has to perform, and they got to show it. So, at the end of the day, goal scorers score goals, goalkeepers stop the ball as well. So the ones that are scoring or one are producing are going to get it. And but it's a healthy competition we got going every day for sure. Not one player doesn't have to look over her shoulder each day at practice because it's coming. And I just got to manage it, and I got to manage them. And we have when you have a deep team, you got a hungry team, and you got a team that's had a little bit of success. You got some egos too, and that's good. I mean, we all got egos. I got egos. So we just got to manage it, and we can all talk, and open door communication is a big thing for me.
And I lied. Last question. Outside of goals and of course the scoreboard, what would you look at to say Friday's a success against Idaho? What do you need to do to be successful outside?
We got to be good at set pieces here. We haven't capitalized yet on corner kicks. We got to be better on restarts and set pieces defensively as well. We gave up a silly PK this past weekend. I mean, I want a complete shutdown on any type of set pieces defensively, and I want to make a mark on our offensive set pieces too.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.